Taylor, that is a particularly beautiful gown you're wearing this evening.
Outstanding.
Thank you. I just reached into the closet and pulled out the first thing I came to. And if you believe that, how about a game of liar's poker?
Good evening. Excuse me, Captain. I believe you know Mr. and Mrs. McTeague.
Nice to see you again. This is Dr. Bricker.
Doctor.
And may I introduce Mr. and Mrs. Taylor? Enjoy your dinner.
Yes, Ed and I know each other very well.
Oh, good. I was worried you wouldn't hit it off. Do you want to hear something ridiculous? Isaac thought that you two were old-time boxers.
We are old-time boxers.
He's always been a reliable source.
Is it true that you two knocked out the referee? That's funny.
Well, the referee didn't think it was so funny. Poor guy stepped right in between us when I was about to land my Sunday punch on it. What was your nickname? Flush?
Flash.
Well, it should have been Flush. You went down enough times.
I'll admit my punching wasn't as accurate as his. During the whole fight, he kept pounding my fist with his face.
While you're admitting all these things, why don't you admit the fact that you had to have your jaw wired shut for 6 months?
Don't you start with me again, you understand?
You believe these two? End of round one. Yes, go back to your corners and shut up.
Good evening, Mr. Hansen.
Good evening.
Ma'am.
Good evening.
And what will you have this evening, Mrs. Hansen?
I think I'll have the swordfish.
He wasn't talking to you.
Well, he said Mrs. Hansen.
He was talking to Kim.
You didn't marry her since I last saw you, did you?
The waiter made a mistake. He thought she was my wife.
I once made the same mistake myself.
Oh, Captain, that was a sensational idea you had, sending Jack and Ed off by themselves. An inspiration.
Well, I really can't take credit for it. It's an old trick of Thomas Jefferson's. Let two adversaries alone over a glass of ale, and before long, they're bosom buddies.
Oh, that's good.
I was lucky, you punch-drunk pug.
And listen, you watch your tongue or I'll lay you out right now.
Oh, that's beautiful. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Yeah, in another few seconds, you'll be dreaming again.
Excuse me. Mr. Taylor, Mr. McTeague.
Please, Captain, stay out of this.
Yeah, we're going to settle this once and for all.
Yes, we
As
are.
captain of this ship, I cannot permit this kind of behavior.
Well, as vice president of the line, I outrank you. Now, shove off.
Gentlemen, this is neither the time nor the place.
Okay, some other time and place.
You name it.
Day after tomorrow, 11 a.m.
Okay, chump, you got it.
Chump, don't you come.
Sylvia, come on, let's go to bed.
No, Charlie,
on, let's-
I want to dance.
I don't even want to be
Come on,
with you.
in worse shape than he is.
Isaac, orange juice, straight up.
Yes, sir.